This is the world's largest protest to ever exist, and it's happening in the country of India. These people are protesting because the leader of India, Prime Minister Modi, passed 3 new farming laws that will change farming forever. But to understand what these laws say and why it's caused this protest, we need to understand the background of how this came to be. Okay, so a while back, India had a food shortage, meaning they didn't really have enough food to feed their population. They then did some stuff to change that, but what ended up happening is that they went from having not enough food to having a food surplus. It was around this time the Indian government decided to create a farming system. Basically, here's how it works. It starts off with a farmer.
Hi there, I'm a farmer.
The farmers do whatever they're supposed to, like farm to create food. Then they go sell them at markets, sort of like flea markets, except these are called mandis. Here they sell their food to whoever wants it, whether it be regular people or large companies. So these interactions usually go like this.
Hi, can I get a watermelon?
Oh yeah, and I would like 70,000 watermelons.
Anyway, these mandis have a thing called an MSP. Now this is super important because it plays a huge role in all of this. See, the MSP, or minimum support price, is a minimum price the government sets on products. So the price of something always has to be equal to or more than the MSP. This allows farmers to make money while also being able to keep prices low. But this is where the problems arise. These farmers are not able to make the money they're supposed to because the money in farming is kinda disappearing. Farming went from being over half of India's economy to just 15% of it. And because of this, more than half of all Indian farmers are now in debt or owe money that they're unable to pay back. This is a huge problem because it's been a major cause behind the suicides of over 20,000 Indian farmers. And since almost half of India's 1.4 billion people are agricultural workers, a lot of farmers are at risk here. This is why the farmers have been asking for changes for years now. But when the Indian government announced these new laws in June of 2020, the farmers weren't so happy about it.
Bro, look at how much these laws are helping us. Look at how much money I've made.
These concerns slowly evolved into a pretty large protest. This protest then started the Delhi Chalo movement. Delhi Chalo translates to Let's Go to Delhi, and for context, Delhi is the capital of India. The farmers of northern India then set up camp on the highways of the state of Delhi and refused to leave or be scared away until these 3 farming laws are taken back and removed. However, the police hasn't been very keen on this protest and has met these protesters with tear gas and water cannons. All of this is happening because of the 3 laws I mentioned earlier. These 3 laws created by Prime Minister Modi's government do 3 different things. The third part of this bill allows big companies to hoard as much food as possible. These farmers think this is a problem because theoretically, anyone with enough money could buy out a specific product and could lower its price to the point that farmers wouldn't even be able to compete, which would drive them out of business and give all control and power to one company. The second part of this bill removes regulation from deals between farmers and buyers. This rule will allow companies to propose bad deals to farmers, which is why they don't really like it. It'll also make it much harder for farmers to fight bad deals and contracts. The first and final part of this bill basically allows people to create whole other mandis, or markets without MSPs. The reason why the farmers don't like this rule is because it allows huge companies and corporate players to come in and start selling stuff at super cheap prices, even below the MSP. Because these prices would be super low, people would only buy from them and the farmers would be driven out of business. These 3 parts together make up this bill, and this bill has become very controversial, becoming the forefront of Indian news. It's also gained some traction in the United States with famous people like Haryana tweeting about it. This is how the world's largest protest came to be, and this is the background of the Indian farmers' protest. This video was a collaboration with Peen, so if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to him and me, And yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually have to go eat lunch now, so thanks for watching.